Welcome, my name's Hayley Barkler and I tune in with the energies available to us to receive updates of awakening for the human consciousness. My updates are going to change slightly moving forward, and I've been feeling this for a little while. I won't be doing one long monthly update, but I'll just be focusing on each of the topics in single videos. If you subscribe to my blog, then you'll get access to all of those from the beginning. Otherwise, if you're just following on socials or YouTube or Rumble, I'll just drip feed them through the month. And the reason being is that they're becoming less time specific. And we've been getting a lot of information about time and how time works and the existence of time or no time. And therefore the information coming through, tying it into this monthly update with a date stamped on it, doesn't feel right because it is relevant to different people awakening at different times and different stages in their journey at every point in time. So that's how I'm going to focus it from now on. So the first topic that we're going to discuss today is the difference to disperse. Moving into this month, we are at the epitome of good versus evil, dark versus light. And for anyone that is witnessing that play out and is consciously sort of aligning to that narrative, it's really a time for us to go into our heart and ask ourselves, they've asked us to ask ourselves, how do I wish to present and participate in this story? So the allowance of one versus the other is the founding issue here. And they really want us to focus on wholeness, like that is the premise of everything that we are actually playing out in our human existence. So they want us to see both sides. They want us to warrant both sides, and they want us to align to both sides. I want to be really clear. This does not mean we have to agree with each side or any scale in between. We are free will beings. We have our own opinions. It's our own experience. That is why we're here. What we do need to understand is that if we have a higher collective consciousness as one, then all those levels in between our good and someone else's bad, actually we have some correlation to and we have some connection to. So we have to accept that in our own reality. Okay, so what and by saying that they can say that that's how we see the whole picture. If we only align to the good, we'll only see the good and those aspects within ourselves. And if we only align to the bad, we'll only be shown reflections of our own soul fragments. So this is about aligning to the wholeness of humanity and the consciousness of awakening on this planet. So as individual human beings, we are here to have our own experience, and I don't think anyone will deny that. But what our actual ability is from a collective consciousness point of view, is to align to going beyond the self. And that allows us to embrace the turmoil and the tragedy, as well as the terrific and the triumphant. And this is of utter importance right now. And I'll read what they've said. It creates a powerful balance in your dynamic form, which is needed for the unlimited potential of your DNA structure to awaken. This is where we are, and they've given us this little analogy. So let's say, in my analogy to come, the key is good and the lock is bad. But when you put them together, they open doorways. And that's a great symbology or great analogy to use when you think about good versus evil coming together and opening us up to our higher potential. So that's a great way to visualize that. This is part and parcel of being human, that we have to learn to understand and then elevate ourselves beyond the construct of division and separation, which effectively duality. So last of all, they want to say on this topic is that right now we have the opportunity to come to terms safely and securely with the all in its most potent formation, because that is where we're at. Like, we're in this Molotov cocktail of like good and bad right now. So if we can come to peace with that, if we can stay out of frustration, stay out of fear, stay out of fury, then that is when we're ready to step through to our next level of awakening, which they've told us is collective convergence, and that will be discussed next. See ya.